Lloyd, the gyroid.
Lloyd?
Lloyd. You ruined my life. How did I ruin your life? I wasn't even part of it. I wasn't even there. Oh, God.
That had good ideas.
I guess, but it went a little too far with the whole, yes, we get it, Garmadon does not care about his son. Like, whatever. Like, I get it, but, like, the fucking... The amount of, like...
Crap.
I didn't have a dad jokes. Like, they went... And the extent to which the fucking people of the town just despise Lloyd.
For no reason.
It's like, how is it his fault? Like, clearly... Garmadon has no interest in Lloyd, so he's not attacking the city for Lloyd. He's doing it because he's evil.
Yeah.
So like just they went over the top with just the town's like utter contempt with Lloyd Garmadon.
Yeah.
Like it reaches the point of parody sometimes, to where I can't take it seriously.
I agree. Bye, Isabel. No one likes you, you slut.
I mean, Isabel was one where people were like, they announced her and they were like, really? Like, some people were like, oh yeah, awesome. Because some people like Isabel a lot. They like her personality. They like her her deal. Like, just like her dedication to helping the mayor. I remember when she was announced for Mario Kart, when she was added to Mario Kart.
Yeah.
There were all these like comics and memes people drew of like someone like hits villager with an egg. Or a shell, and like she fucking goes after that guy or something, and like, how dare you?
Nice.
And there's also one where like she's about to win, and then she stops and lets the villager win instead, because he's the mayor.
That's cute.
Merrick from Fire Emblem, gotcha. I know nothing about Fire Emblem. I'm not an RPG man. Lyle.
Go away, Lyle.
You sleaze bag.
He's so sleazy.
I look forward to playing Animal Crossing on the Switch.
Me too.
Channel.
I hope it comes out soon. I doubt it, but I can hope, right?
We don't have. All we know is that they're making it.
Yeah.
Because that's what happened with Metroid, where we got the like title card. Like, we're making this, and we haven't heard anything since then. It's been like a year and a half, or even more. So who knows? Well, we'll see. Same with Bayonetta that happened too. It's like we're making Bayonetta 3, but we that's all we know. That's all we can tell you right now.
Yep.
But Nintendo has usually been pretty good about keeping like stuff quiet like that, where it's like we'll announce it and then. Out of nowhere, like a year and a half later, we'll come out with like a huge like trailer with a ton of shit in it. And you're like, oh shit, this is worth the wait or whatever. But the exception to that is Smash, to where like they'll give us constant updates about like what's being added to Smash, because that's how rabid the fan base is. And that brings it back to what we were about to talk about, which was the fan base.
Yep.
Yeah. So I feel like as awesome as it is that like we've gotten all these like cool
Can you
like.
give me the blanket, please?
Which one?
The one that your arm is on.
There we go. Arm is on. Garmadon. I don't know. That was retarded.
Maybe I should take one of these back to Missoula with me.
Yeah, go for it. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so as cool as it is that we got all these like new additions to the Smash universe, all these like characters we never thought we'd see like share a game with each other. I think. Okay. I think that is definitely part of the reason why the fans feel so entitled, because they've been spoiled.
Yeah.
They've been given so much. Like, I'm not blaming Sakurai, like, for like wanting to produce like, a quality product. Like, fucking good on you, man. Like, that dude works so fucking hard. Like, I've heard stories from like the development team from Smash 4 when they're making Smash 4. Like Sakurai
was that for the Wii U?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the Wii U one. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That Sakurai fucking. Worked like fucking. He has at this point worked himself like 1 foot in the grave. Like that dude has fucking. I heard stories about like he injured his like arm or something. I don't know. I forget if it was like work related or not. But he hurt his arm. And like,
he didn't even do anything.
But so he hurt his arm. But even though he had an injured arm, he just like put it in a sling or whatever and just kept working with one arm on the game. And it's like, dude, like Sakurai, even though he seems like a super chill dude, but like most Japanese people are, like
Japanese
dude
have no chill.
Dude has no chill. Like Sakurai, I can only it's Shrek. He looks like Shrek, doesn't he?
Kind of does.
He's from Zelda. He was in Twilight Princess. I quite like that game. But yeah, dude has like, my God, so little chill. Like it's insane. His work ethic is fucking unbelievable. The fact that he's put so much of his fucking life into this game, like years of his life, that he's probably never gonna get back. Yeah. And the amazing thing is, he hasn't aged a day. Like, if
Asian people don't.
That is true. Yeah. But I think I saw like an old picture of him. He looks older in the old picture than he does now. He looks younger than he did before now.
Wow, that's crazy.
It's insane. But like that dude, like I don't know how he does it. He is fucking inhuman, and the amount of work he puts into these games, and people still fucking tweet him and shit saying like, "Oh, your game is lazy." Like, what? Yeah. You're fucking lazy. Your game sucks. Like you.
Wow, that's so rude.
I know. It's like
why would you do that?
I know.
This person has clearly worked so hard to give you quality. Wait, go the other way.
This way?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Yeah, you tell me which way to go. Like I've done my playthrough, so you tell me which way to go.
Wait, go back to Dive Man. I want to know what that is.
Dive Man. He's a Mega Man.
Cute.
So yeah, like that. It's ridiculous. Like what Wooly said on the Best Friends podcast. I totally agree with. He said like he used to be a big fan of Smash until he learned what being a big fan of Smash actually means.
Yeah.
It means you're constantly unsatisfied with everything you're given. You're entitled as hell. You act like the game sucks or is lazy because you didn't get like the characters you wanted to have in the game. Like it's just a mess. And like if the game if the way the game plays it does not meet your expectations that was set by Super Smash Bros. Melee, which was like the most. I'm sure it wasn't intentional, but like the speed and everything of the game, that's why it makes for a more competitive game.
Yeah.
And there are mechanics people have learned that are I don't think were meant to be in the game, but like people exploit like flaws in the game to create like
go towards the pink ribbon.
To create these like mechanics to where you can like do all these like beware. He's a Pokemon.
Adorbs.
But yeah, people have developed like all these strategies and like techniques in Smash Melee that I'm 90% sure were not intended to be in the game, but like people just found by exploiting I guess issues or like limitations in the game.
Yeah.
And and then when those mechanics are taken out of later games, or the game is done differently than the last one, or if they take out something they like in the original game. You will never hear the end of it till the fucking end of time. Yep. Like you will never fucking hear the end of it. You'll just hear over and over how the game sucks now and they ruined it and Sakurai ruined it or whatever by.
I don't understand how he could have ruined it.
And it's like, it's not like it's not like whatever changes he makes hurts the fucking sales. Like that's all Nintendo's worried about. Like will it sell? And they've made it clear they haven't been shy about the fact that. Their focus is not on the competitive Smash crowd. Yeah. Like, they're not trying to appease those people. They're trying to make a fun game for everybody.
Yeah.
That anyone can play.
That's what I love about Nintendo. Anyone can play their games.
And, like, I remember,
even me, like a non-gamer.
Sure, 100%. Yoshi, my boy.
And then we can be Yoshi if you want. If you want to be Yoshi.
I am a Yoshi main, as they say.
I am a Yoshi woman. I am Pink Yoshi because I am woman.
You have the Pink Yoshi amiibo.
I do. It's very cute. Anyway, sorry, continue.
But yeah, so like, what's talking about? Oh yeah, so like,
bitchy fans.
Yeah. But I was on one particular thing and I forgot what it was.
It was the fact that like they only cared about the casual fans, not like the
exactly.
fans.
Yeah. And they've not been they've not been shy about that. That's not been a secret. Like they're very like that's a very clear thing that they say.
Yeah.
And I remember like you can't argue with results. And I remember and the Wii was like I've talked about this before, but like so many people I knew back in the day had a Wii. Like people who I knew that weren't gamers had owned a Wii.
Actually, let's keep being Yoshi. Or not Yoshi.
Alright, whatever. I'm cool with it.
Kirby's cute.
I like Kirby.
Kirby's my favorite character.
He's the cutest.
He is. He's me. He eats all the time.
And he's round and pink.
Yeah, like me.
Perry the Parasol.
Wait, go.
Or Eileen.
Let's be Eileen.
She's from Kirby, I think it's Kirby, yeah. I think it's Kirby, what was it, Dream Course, where it's all clay, clay-y.
Oh, that's cool. I want to play that.
Yeah, I thought about it, but it doesn't play like a traditional Kirby game. You're not like walking back and forth. You're in a ball, and you're on like a track, and you're on like a set path.
Okay, never mind.
And that is like a thing like Kirby that some fans like, but I prefer the classic Kirby.
That's fair.
So. Anyway,
bitchy fans.
Yeah, but like. So like I said, so many people I knew owned a Wii. Even people who I knew weren't really into video games.
Yeah.
And when it came out, like, after it came out, like, one of the games that those people had that those non-gamers had for their Wii was Super Smash Bros. Brawl.
Yeah.
The one that all the competitive fans were like, oh, it's floaty, it's slow, it's not competitive, it sucks now, they ruined it or whatever. Like that game that everyone's like bitches about, saying like, oh, it's not gonna ruin the game. It was like Joan from Animal Crossing, the turnip chick.
Oh, I don't know Joan.
No, she comes to town every once in a while and sells turnips.
No, she doesn't.
You've never met her?
No.
Really?
Really.
Jesus, like she's in every game and she'll always like and she shows up pretty like regularly, I think, to sell turnips.
Doesn't show up to my game.
Ring a bell. Huh. Wow, that's weird. You play it way more often than me. I know I've seen Joan in McGingy and Margingo. I've seen Joan in McGingy and Margingo.
Yeah, I haven't seen her.
So Peach favors down special in this because that's turnips for turnip attacks.
Okay.
So like we're fighting Villager and Peach, and they're programmed to only use turnip-based attacks because it's Joan.
That's
the
fine.
The turnip chick woman, which is like I'm the turnips.
But like angry Smash fans who like don't like certain things also remind me a lot of angry wrestling fans. Who are very us versus them these days.
Yeah, really, it's become that way. And everyone's like, oh, I'm sure someone made the argument where it's like, oh, Nintendo, like WWE caused that, but it's like, no. Like these guys are not being forced to sign with WWE. They're doing it because
they want to.
Yeah, because they're offering them probably a better salary than they usually get on the indies.
Yep.
And it's just, it's you have to.
You have to think about like.
It is a selfish business, and you have to think about yourself and your welfare and your family and everything first before thinking about other people a lot of the time. Boom, double kill.
Nice.
You saw all the Animal Crossing guys in the background.
I did.
Yeah. So yeah, like it's ridiculous the fact that like people criticize all the stuff I did in Brawl, but like I knew so many people who owned that game. And less people, I think, owned Smash 4 because less people owned the Wii U because it was less accessible, I guess, and people didn't quite get it. Dreambird. Oh, Yarn Yoshi!
Let's be Yarn Yoshi.
But yeah, so you can't really argue with like their methods because they clearly have succeeded in what they're trying to do, which is sell games. So that's the Yarn Yoshi skin.
Aww.
Oh, listen, that's the Woolly World theme.
I like it.
I enjoyed playing that game. That was fun. Playing Woolly World.
It was very fun. I think it's my favorite series that we've done.
Oh. I'd have to think about which one's mine because we've done so many. South Park's definitely up there.
Yeah, I mean, Stick of Truth, yeah.
Stick of Crash Bundle too.
Yeah, not really for me. I didn't like it that much.
Well, you weren't playing it. You were more experiencing like the story and everything, and that was fun.
And I didn't really like the story that much.
Because Ike wasn't in it.
Well, no. Ike wasn't really in Stick of Truth either.
Well, he did more in that one than he did in this one.
But I don't know. I just thought that the story was worse. I like Stick of Truth story more. It made more sense and was more compact.
That's true. Yeah, they did. Fractured Butthole was good, like in the opening parts, but then, like as it went on, they kind of got weird with it.
Yeah.
It was a lot less coherent and a lot less straightforward.
Yeah.
Nick, who the fuck are you? Dreambird from Mario and Luigi. Yeah. Okay. What was I gonna say? It's not gonna chill. I'll figure it out.